Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank People today, and today we're doing, well, boys and girls, I'm glad you asked, because today we're back on World Tanks console, that's right, and we're doing on World Tanks console their tanks. Well, again, I'm glad you asked, because today we're taking a look at the Type 59, that's right, the other Chinese, well, Tier 8 premium tank in this season. That's right, we get 3 Chinese Tier 8 premiums, 1 Tier 7, and 1 Tier 2 premium, which I've done mostly all of them, all except this vehicle and the R2 Premium. So, but that one's going to be coming in a little bit later on, maybe another 2 more days. You gotta wait. But we're going to be taking a look at this awesome beast here, the Type 59, which is expired from, as you could say, Soviet ingenuity of the T-54s and 55 models. So yeah, but another thing you must know about this vehicle, just like its sister, or I guess you could say sister tank, um, the 112, which is the Chinese heavy tank premium, it gets provincial matchmaking. So, like I said in my previous video, with the 112, this vehicle will only see tier 9. So, yeah. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about that too long. So, let's get right into today's video about the Type 59. And should you definitely keep it? I definitely say keep this vehicle and keep the 112. Simply only because they are provincial matchmaking tanks and they will allow you to not see tier 10 games, especially if you're new to World Tanks. And even if you're a person that is not so new, these vehicles still could be pretty nice to own. And just simply because they're nice to have. You know, provincial matchmaking tanks anymore it doesn't happen. So yeah. But standardly, let's go ahead and talk about some of the stats here in the garage, and then we'll take it out into the gameplay as what this video is going to be about. So let's talk about the penetration. So it's standard ammunition, which I believe it's AP, gets 181 meters of penetration. Premium rounds gets 241. HE gets 50. Damage is 250 for both its premium and standard rounds. 330 for its HE. Hit points 1,300. Max speed is 58 miles per hour. View range is 380. Concealment is 336. Okay, so my equipment I put on here, like I always put this on every tank I use. Advanced loader, which is 10% less to your reload, so you're firing a little bit more quicker at your enemies. Then I put gun stabilizer, which vehicle movement accuracy is 20% more, and turn rotation speed is 20% more. And I take this to advanced armor, which damage from enemy weapons is 5% less. Yes, it's 5% less, but still, in a lot of ways, I do see it very helping now, just in case if you do get hit by a big gun, because this is World War II. We're talking about, and we got things like the German derpy type of tank destroyers that's in the game that hits very hard. So yeah, this is something that I do like putting on my tank. If I would say put anything else, maybe put advanced gun lane drive, which is cell aim speed is 12%, or maybe improve ventilations, crew performance is 5% more, or maybe advanced loader, which swap non-ATGM ammo freely, which really can help. Which really means is that when you're trying to, when you need to reload a different type of shell, let's say you're using standard AB, and you want to reload one of your other shells, like your premium ammunition or maybe HE, and you need that shell, you can hurry up and switch the shell, just in case if you do want to switch it. Anything else could be advancement of what you need. I don't find this very useful, because this makes your ammo rack durability 50% more. While I've been playing this vehicle, I haven't really seen much of ways of really needing this because I haven't really gotten ammo racked with this vehicle. So, yeah, but that's my choices. I put premium repair kit, premium first aid, and premium fuel boost, which is when it's active use is 10% horsepower and passive boost is 5% max speed and 10% turn rotation speed. Get that turning as quick as I can. I carry about 40 rounds of AP, about 5 rounds of APCR, which you never know you're going to see it, even though you're never going to really see the tier 10s. Some tier 9s do have great armor, and you can sometimes struggle even with these APCR rounds, struggling to even pen some of those tier 9s, but especially with your AP. But APCR can go through a good bit of the tier 9s. You just want to aim very much at the weak spots. And then about 5 rounds of HE. Again, you never know when you're going to need HE against lightly armored tank destroyers or light tanks and stuff. And now let's go ahead and go over to the commander. So again, I have 6 cents on here. I would swap 6 cents out for either General Mechanic or something else like Steady Aim, which is 10% increase to accuracy. I always love getting my tanks into great accuracy. Rapid Aim, which is 10% increase to turn and gun rotation speed. But yeah, but my other 2 perks I definitely would keep on here. Rapid Loading, which is 10% increase to reload speed, and also Snapshot, which is 12% increase to accuracy during return rotation. Another thing I would have as well is Adrenaline Rush. I'm probably butchering that name so badly, which is 10% increase to gun reload speed when you're under 10% health, which could be very helpful. Another one could be Born Leader, 10% increase to skill effectiveness and crew performance. Anything else? I mean, again, I don't think this would be helpful. Um, Safe storage wouldn't be that much helpful because, like I said, to me, I haven't really gotten MRAC'd in this thing, so I don't think it would be that helpful. Anything else, I guess, would be just mostly a boost. The ones I would like I said I would take would be either Born Leader, Rapid Loading, Snapshot, Steady Aim, or Rapid Aim. Not 6 cents. And General Mechanic. The other one would be just I don't know. You can pick anything else if you want, but those are the ones I would say would go good for the tank itself. So let's go ahead and go over to the armor view of the vehicle, which it looks like is pretty interesting. So we got about 15 meter thickness, which is the well, it's the engine deck and somewhat the turret ring as well. We got 20 meter thickness, which is the belly of the tank, and the tracks, which again tracks acts like space armor. So firing heat in the HE shots will be absorbed by the tracks. We got about 30 meter thickness, which is where the driver sits, and the roof of the turret and the cupolas of the turret, and it looks like also the bottom of the turret around the turret ring. Then we have 40 meter thickness, which is the gun. We got 45, which is the side bits right here, left and right, which helps hold the turret. I'm guessing it does. And then the rear of the hull or the butt of the tank. Then we got 48 mirror thickness, which is the forehead and left and right of the gun mat, right? And a little bit of one of the cupolas. We got 60 mirror thickness, which is the rear of the turret. We got about 80, which is left and right of the hull. We got about 86, which is left and right of the back of the turret, and it looks like a little bit on the one of the cupolas too, maybe. Yeah, a little bit on the cupolas as well. We got 100, which is the upper plate, which is angled, and then we got also 100 on our lower plate, which is also kind of a little bit angled as well. But still, if you start like try wiggling a little bit, you can make your armor pretty strong if you like wiggle like this a little bit to make the armor effectiveness a little bit more better. You will bounce some shots, though when you get into those tier 9 games, you more likely ain't going to bounce a lot of shots. So yeah. But we got 120, which is around the kind of the gun mount a little bit, it looks like. And we got 130, which is left and right of near the rear, or sort of like halfway to the rear of the turret. Sorry for that, guys. We got 150, which is the cupolas themselves. We got 160, which is around the gun mantlet a little bit. 168, which is, it looks like near the cheeks of the turret. Then we got 200, which is somewhat the cheeks and the gun mantlet itself and inside the gun as well. We got 210, which is the cheeks of the turret. We got 220, which is a little bit more of the gun mantlet. 230, which is more of the cheeks and stuff. 260, which is around the cheeks and well, and 280, which is on the, I believe that's the left, or is that the right? That could be the right. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am wrong, but it's right here on this side of the turret, which is kind of near the cheeks as well. And yeah, that's the armor of this vehicle. Now let's go ahead and go back over here, and let's look at some of the other stats of the vehicle. So top forward speed is 58.80 miles per hour. Reverse speed is 21 miles per hour. Not the fastest in reverse, but pretty quick in going forward. Horsepower is 600 horsepower. Power to weight ratio is 16.67. Hit points is 1,300. Hull rotation speed is 46 seconds. Self-terrain resistance is 2. And medium terrain resistance is 1. And firm terrain resistance is 0.90. Static bearing range while sitting still is 336.37. And while moving is 363.63. That kind of got me mixed up there. View range is 380 and signal range is 600. And now let's talk about the wonderful primary gun, which is a 100 mil Type 59 gun. Rotation speed is 15.60 seconds. Accuracy during rotation is 2.26. Max elevation is 20. Max depression is 7, which it's, basically like a Russian tank with less gun depression and stuff. Reload time is 7.05. Rate of fire is 8.51. Accuracy is 100 meters is 0.36. Accuracy during movement is 3.05. Aim time is 2.30. And of course, you only have like one round. You're not auto loader, so do keep that as a mind. Max ammunition, you can carry up to 50 rounds. Of course, you get AP, APCR, and AG. Damage per minute is 2,128, and we've already talked about the pen and the damage and stuff like that. And the rest of it is the premium time, or the premium benefits, because this is a premium vehicle. So, it would give you more credits than a tech tree vehicle. And like I said, because this vehicle only sees tier 9s, that's your worstest matchup you're going to find within this vehicle. Now, would I recommend picking this vehicle up and keeping it if you do get this vehicle at level 75 within the season? 100% yes. Like I said about the 112, definitely keep these two. Even if you don't want to play them, if you decide, well, not decide, but if you do get, let's say you get a crate down the road from, I don't know, maybe another season or something like that, or if you decide to buy crates for some awkward reason, and you just, maybe pick up one of these vehicles in this crate, you'll get gold and compensation instead of credits. Now, let's say if this tank comes back out in another season or something, or maybe you, decide to get a different way, which is the only other way is buying with gold, you'll be getting credits and compensation instead. So it is worth keeping these vehicles in your garage. Even if you do not play them, you're either going to get credits if you get them through a season, or if you get them through a loot crate, you will get gold and compensation of the tank itself. So that's why I was said, always keep your premiums, even if you don't play them, even if it's a Cold War tank and you don't really like playing Cold War, I still recommend keeping it. But I think that's enough jibber jabber here in the garage with the Type 59. Let's take her out and see what she can do in the battlefield, the guys. I'll see you guys in a few seconds, alright? Alright. So guys, we are back on Wunberg, and this is more like a map kind of for the vehicle. Now, you can play this vehicle like a long-range sniper, and I believe this is actually your top tier at this game. I am tuned up with my good old friend Reckless here. He is in his Type 59, so definitely, yeah. Don't keep warned as well. Let's say if your friend doesn't have a tank that has preferential matchmaking, this vehicle will go up to tier 10 and C tier 10. Now, I don't know if I said this in my 112 video, but this vehicle will do that if you play in a vehicle that doesn't get preferential matchmaking. So, do keep that as a warning. So let's say your friend has this vehicle and you have this vehicle. Make sure either you both play the same type of vehicle, or one of yins are going, or both of yins are going to be seeing that tier 10 matchup. But today we are not going to be seeing tier 10 because we both are playing in the same type of vehicle. So that means we definitely get that provincial matchmaking and really boost our kind of morale with the vehicle. And that's why I say this vehicle, even if you don't want to play it, just keep it. You know, it's very nice to have, and it's a very comfortable vehicle to play in, especially urban combat like this. Um, but you're going to see how decent this vehicle can play out, especially when you get behind big old heavy tanks and stuff, and they can't use their full gun depression. But it looks like we are going into town, me and my friend is, and we don't see no one over right there. I'm going straight. I'm going to see if there's anyone over here. Going slowly because I don't want to get hit very hard because, you know, like I said, there's German tank destroyers that has German guns, and you can see I want to go, but I don't want to go by myself and isolate myself from my friend and all my teammates. And we do see somebody. Sadly, our first shot completely misses. He does bounce off of us, which is the American. I believe that's the American Tier 7 tank. I could be wrong, but it looks like it. It looks like a T-21, and there's a medium tank. No, it's not a medium tank. It's a heavy tank. Where's that medium tank? It looks like it's saying it's a Fury. Yeah, it's a medium tank. It's American Fury medium tank. It looks like we are going to go right through his upper plate. It looks like someone's shooting HES, and it looks like there's a T-32 Fury American heavy tank back there, and we are just ripping apart this poor little Tier 6 Fury, which has basically not much. They are hitting me and pinning me, but that's probably more likely because they're pinning my lower plate. And I want to side scrape, but I don't want to block this Boilermaker, which is, you know, a Sherman. But we actually bounce around off a Fury. Wow. Okay, it's a Sherman. But we're going out, and that Sherman is dead. And I do want to go over. I'm using this dead Fury as a, well, you know, oh my goodness, cover. And we do get hit from the side from up there. We bounce a shot from the T-32. But that T-32 is no longer aiming for us for some reason. I don't know why, but we do hit him. We do ammo rack him. And as you can see here, I'm getting to his rear. And there's not much he could do now. And we do knock his engine out. I want to stay behind him because he can't really use his full gun depression aim for our lower plate or our upper plate. And we do him again, and our teammates take him out. And we are winning this game. Wow. Very quickly, me and my friend took out the enemy tanks within town, and we are still spotted. There is a looks like another heavy or medium, and right there's one of the new Tier 8 premium tanks. My friend took that shot. I know he has a lot more health than I do, but just a little more than I do. I don't have that much more less health than he does, and we're going to go bully this Tier 8 new Chinese premium heavy tank. We do hit the artillery back there on the move. Looks like my friend's having very much trouble of trying to pin this guy. I have trouble pinning his side turn like there. Oh boy. Are we going to screw this up? More likely not. And it looks like I'm trying to find a shot. I do pin that part right there, so that means that part right there is a weak spot, guys. So take note. Looks like we are going back. We take out the BZ 176, and artillery's trying to take a pop shot at me. I'm still reloading. I do take a hit from that side, which is a heavy tank. Actually, no, it's a medium tank. I hit him. He hits me. He hits me again. I'm just wiggling, as you can see, and he bounces off my upper plate. I do him on the move, and he hits me again. And but he's not going to get me. Not at all. I get him instead, and we bring this in as a victory. That's why I said, keep this tank, guys. It's a pretty nice medium tank. But that's going to be it for this video there, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.